It's Monday, so another episode of Me Monday. I actually got quite a good feedback last week on the Me Monday, so I thought I will continue this every Monday and just see what everybody else is doing for themselves. So last week, if you haven't seen my video, I'll post the link in the description below, but last week my Me Monday, so what Me Monday is every week do one thing for yourself, whether that be going for a walk, doing something around the house, going out and get a pedicure, manicure, massage, anything that will help you feel better, help your mental state, just bring a smile to your face, anything that you can do for yourself. We all, I find as parents, we leave ourselves last. Not even as parents, as adults, we leave ourselves last. We try to always make other people happy, whether that be a spouse, a child, a family member, a pet, anybody. We always leave ourselves last. So try to put yourself first, just once each week, and just try to do something that will help you kind of have a happier outlook for the rest of the week. So last week I created myself this reading space. I just cleaned up a part of my office. I've got my chair, I've got my reading book, I've got a little table beside where I can have my tea in the morning. So every morning I'm reading one chapter a day, which actually I wanted to show you because I didn't show last week, but I am reading Debbie McCumber, Merry and Bright. This is just actually one book. Most of her books are series, and this is just one, so it's actually a really good quick read, so I have been liking it. Any readers out there, let me know, put a comment below of what books you're reading. Give me some ideas for my next one. I do actually have, this room is, fortunately, you can't see the other side to this room, but I have shelves and shelves and shelves of books, so that is on my list of continuing to clean up this space. So eventually I'll get to the point where I will show you that, but as of right now, this is my quiet space here. So this is that. This morning I actually woke up. My husband leaves for work at 5 a.m. so I thought I would get him to wake me up, make sure that I'm awake, so that I can get my reading in, get my one chapter in, because I have been continuing this every day. And it has given me kind of my relaxing time to just start my day off good each morning. But also I've started yoga in the morning because from quite a few videos that I have mentioned before, my hips have been very, very stiff the last couple weeks since I started doing my stair climbing. Yeah, since the, sorry, my dog needed let out. Since the stair climbing that I've been practicing to get ready for the CN Tower climb, my hips have been very sore, and I don't know if it's from the stair climbing that I'm doing or if it's from just more exercise in my life. I've only been doing the stair climbing and walking, so I don't know. So anyways, I wanted to add a bit more stretching, and actually on recommendation from a friend's mom, and also a ton of connectors when I put out feelers on Connect, was to try watching Yoga with Adriene. I have found her videos really good. I've never been a fan of yoga because I find I can't get myself into that slow pace, and I know I need to slow down and relax, but I need to go. I want something more, so that's why I've always gone to Pilates if I've ever wanted something. It's just a bit more fast paced, but Yoga with Adriene I have found has been really good with just starting my morning. She has a sunrise yoga, which I have found really good, but she's also putting out challenges. I think it's on day 20 right now. I'll put the link for her YouTube channel below as well. if anybody wanted to check it out. So that is something else that I have started. And I also actually, I stopped over the holidays. I stopped doing my 15 minutes of walking with Leslie Sansone, the other YouTube channel that I follow, which as well, I'll put that in my description. If anybody isn't comfortable with going to the gym, or it's deathly cold outside right now. It's like minus 35, I think. It's freezing. So especially in these winter months, finding something at home that you can do, and if you don't have a treadmill, you don't have a bike, you don't have any exercise equipment at home, just walking will help. So this Leslie Sansone's YouTube channel has the one that I like to do is it's 15 minutes and it's 1 mile. So you get a 1 mile walk in 15 minutes. She does have more. She has 3 miles, 2 miles, different challenges going on. So there's lots of different videos that you can do, and it's just walking in place. There's different exercises she adds to that walking in place, but I really like it. So that's why I wanted to wake up earlier this morning, so I can get my 1 chapter of reading in, do my yoga, which is just a 15-minute video, and then my 15 minutes of walking, so I can start my day off right, and get that done. So that is something I'm doing today. But another thing, I've been talking to actually a colleague that I actually didn't know was part of WW. You know who you are if you're watching. I'm not going to call out names, but she has asked me to possibly join an aquafit. So yes, I do. Once we get all that information, I'm very excited about doing a class, and having somebody to go with will hold me more accountable. It will make me get out of the house. Again, that's going to go along with after 8 a.m. starts and the rest of the week starts. The morning is really my only time to do my me time. So we've got gymnastics, I've got my meetings. Now if I can fit in this aquafit class, the rest of my week is just too busy, and I don't have the time to go out to a gym. So that is why I do find these things at home to do, and I work from home, so that's where I can fit it in the most. I have my treadmill upstairs. I have an elliptical in the garage. We have a punching bag. We have a weight bench. What other home gym equipments does anybody else have that they use? I do have one of those balls. Let me know what other gym equipment that you have. I really wanted a Stairmaster, but Nick and Jean-Luc told me that they're too high, so I can't get one for my house. But I don't know. I really want the challenge of a Stairmaster, so I still have to keep looking into this. But for now, I have my stairs, which from my understanding, my stairs are actually a lot steeper than the CN Tower stairs, so I'm really conditioning myself for these stairs. But when I do go into the office, which I did last week, I went in twice, I had to they have 3 floor sets of stairs at the front and 3 at the back, which the back are all cement, so I think that might be closer to the CN Tower climb, which they were deathly, those stairs. But the ones at the front, I tried to do 2 up and down every time that I went, so that was 6 flights of stairs every time that I either had to go to the bathroom, I went out on my breaks, whatnot. So I got 6 flights of stairs in every single time that I got up out of my desk. So that was good when I was there, just trying to fit in something, because when I'm not at home, I don't have my treadmill. Or my treadmill I fit in on every single break. So just little things fitting in. But yeah, my Me Monday, I am sharing that. Oh, another thing is that another lady from WW that I met, she actually made Lifetime. Yahoo! She approached me because it's always brought up about my crocheting in our meetings. So she approached me about, she wanted to start, because she was involved in one downtown before. I don't know if we call it a sip and stitch. That's what I've been calling it. But anybody that does any fiber art, go to the bar, we have a drink, sit there and crochet or knit or cross stitch or whatever kind of fiber art that you're doing, and just sit there for a couple hours, talk, chat, have a drink. My drink of choice is Bud Light, so I've been lucky because I'm pretty sure it's 4 or maybe 5 points for a Bud Light. So I save my points for one beer. I'm a beer drinker, so which actually does save me because the mixes with other drinks are what the killer is. So Bud Light, I believe it was 4 or 5 points, and I get out for a night. I get to crochet. I've been trying to, we've done it a couple times now, and I've been trying to not crochet an order because that's my time. So I've been starting to work on a scarf. And this scarf, actually I have it right here so I can show you this scarf. I'm going to start, once I'm done clearing up all my orders, I'm only going to be working on projects that I am donating. So lap blankets for senior homes, hats for the NICU wards, also the preemie octopuses for the hospital. And I'm also going to be working on scarves. So next winter, or even the fall, we can walk around, I can walk around with the kids and tie scarves onto trees or poles with a note saying, I'm not lost. If you need to get warm, I'm yours. So something for the homeless. So this is my scarf that I've been starting. So this is actually wool that was donated to me, which I was donated 2 garbage bags full of wool to help with this project that I want to work on with donating items from another crocheter. And I will call out her business because her crocheting is amazing as well. If you are on Facebook or Instagram, I believe she's also on Etsy again as well. Her name is Misfit Mummy, I believe it is. Oh, my phone is recording. I believe it's Misfit Mummy. I will put that in the link though in the description for you, for a link to her page as well, because her work is amazing. But yeah, shout out to you, Lindsay. Thank you so much for all of the wool. I'm going to make sure that is something that is used for all of these donations, so thank you so much. That was very much appreciated. So yeah, I've started on my first scarf for that project, so I think that's something that I'm going to do when I go to these sip-in stitches, is work on those so I can get those started. But once my orders are cleared up, I unfortunately will be taking a break from taking orders. It just got too stressful and it wasn't fun anymore because I was so worried about not meeting deadlines. So I'm taking a step back. I'm only going to be working on stuff for donations and also anything that I want to make for myself, my family, friends. So yeah, just kind of slowly getting into eliminating stress. So I kind of missed my Christmas this year because I was working on orders right up until Christmas Eve, so it was hectic. I was then wrapping gifts for our kids until I think it was 3 in the morning. So it was daunting and stressful, and I didn't get to enjoy I enjoy the hustle and bustle of Christmas. I always have. That's always been a part of my childhood. I enjoy sitting in lineups at the mall. People call me crazy. I love sitting in that lineup of waiting for Santa, getting our pictures taken, and waiting in that. I think growing up, it was 3 hours waiting in the line. Mom, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was 3 hours, if not longer, waiting at the Pickering Town Center, waiting for pictures with Santa. So that was fun to me. That was something I enjoyed, getting out in the busy crowds and shopping and having that joy of picking up presents. My grandma used to take me out and pick up presents for my parents. We would go out and go to the Golden Griddle, and I miss the Golden Griddle. It's not around anymore. Go to Golden Griddle, have our chocolate chip pancakes, and then go out Christmas shopping with my grandma to pick out gifts. I always laugh thinking of this because this was such a good memory for me and my sister to go out shopping with my grandma. But I remember my parents would always send us to my grandparents with money for us to buy gifts for them. So they'd be buying gifts for themselves, but it was just the joy of us going out. So it was fun. So yeah, I kind of lost that this year because I was so busy and I don't know when to say no. And I just kept taking on orders and taking on orders and taking on orders. And I actually put a stop to taking on orders. I believe it was back in June. And I kept taking on orders. So I have to learn to say no. I put a stop to orders, like I said, on my Facebook page. If you did want to check out my Facebook page, it is Stitch and Lindy as well. Everything is Stitch and Lindy for my handle, but on Facebook it is it's a Stitch on Facebook. It's at ITASTITCHS. Yes. It a Stitch. That's how I have to. It a Stitch. ITASTITCH. That is what the link is for my Facebook page. So if you wanted to check that out, I'll put that in the description below as well. But yeah, I stopped taking on orders in June on my Facebook page, and I have a few orders that I have to finish on my Etsy page, and then I will be putting that on vacation mode. So I'm just kind of working up to putting that kind of on a vacation mode, we'll call it. That's what it is on Etsy. So and then just working on myself. So a lot of things kind of going on that I'm just working up towards getting ready to be a happier me, a healthier me, a more stress-free me. So yeah, a lot to talk about this week. Sorry, I kind of rambled on to a longer video than I wanted, but yeah, so that is something I'm going to be working on for me this week. This week I've been fitting in, like I said, getting my exercise back up, continuing my reading. Again, I am reading a Debbie McCumber book. Let me know what books you're reading. Any of my readers, let me know what authors you're reading, what titles you're reading. Give me some more ideas for a new book once I'm done this one. So I'm about halfway done now of this one. And let me know what you have been doing for yourself. What is one thing that either you've done for yourself? What did you do last week? Let me know what you did for your Me Monday. Or what are you planning on doing this week for yourself? Let me know what you're doing. Put it in the comments below. If you do like this video and you want to keep seeing some more Me Mondays, give me a thumbs up. Again, put a comment in below. Let me know what you're doing for yourself, any books you're reading, and I'll put all the links that I've mentioned before in the description for you. The Yoga with Adriene, the Leslie Sanson walking, my crocheting page, as well as a friend of mine. I will make sure she's okay with it first. Her crocheting page as well. But yeah, let me know what you're doing for yourself. And again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. And I love sharing my videos being shared. We're getting very close to 100. I believe we're at 65 subscribers today. So almost there. Hoping to be at 100 for Valentine's Day. That's my goal. And if you want to be notified of when I'm putting new videos out, tap the bell button and you'll be alerted of when I'm putting new videos out. If you want to follow me on Connect, my handle is actually at the bottom of the screen at Stitch and Lindy, so you can follow me there. Yeah, and let me know what you're doing this week, what books you're reading, what you're doing for yourself. Thank you for watching. Have a good week.